विद्यार्थी मित्रांनो, आज आपण कॅपॅसिटर्स इन पॅरल अगोदरच्या लेक्चर मध्ये आपण पाहिलं की इफ द नंबर ऑफ capacitors are connected in series, then the resultant or equivalent capacity is decreases. Then we study the capacitor in series. Also we consider three capacitors whose capacities C1, C2 and C3. These three capacitors connected in parallel. The circuit diagram. Suppose this is the first capacitor, second capacitor, and third capacitor. Connected in parallel across the source of electricity, that is C. If plug K is closed, then the electric current passing through this three capacitors, suppose C1, C2 and C3, and the charge is stored in the capacitor. Suppose at that point, suppose A, there is positive charge, at point B there is negative charge Q. But potential of this circuit and each capacitor is same. That is phi is the potential. But the capacitor whose capacity C1, this store charge suppose Q1, this store charge Q2 and therefore the total charge between point A to B is Q, and the charge stored capacity C1 is E1, C2 is Q2, C3 is Q3. Therefore the total charge stored in this circuit is given by equation Q is equal to Q1 plus Q2 plus Q3. So equation number 1. Total charge in the given electrical circuit is Q is equal to Q1, Q2 plus Q3. But phi is the potential of the given circuit or each capacitor C1, C2, C3. The potential difference of all the capacitor is same, that is P. Now according to definition of capacity of capacitor, C is equal to Q upon P. C is equal to suppose Q upon P. For first capacitor, whose capacity C1 is equal to Q1 upon V, or we get, this gives charge Q1 is equal to C1 into V. This Q1 shows the charge stored in capacitor C1. Similarly, for second capacitor, whose capacity C2 is equal to Q2 upon V, or this gives Q2 is equal to C2 into V. And the third capacitor, whose capacity C3 is equal to Q3 upon V, or this gives Q3 is equal to C3 into V. Put all these values Q1, Q2, Q3 in equation 1, we get Q is equal to C1V plus C2V plus C3V. But all these three capacitor connected in parallel across a cell E, then the total charge is Q. Then, in case of total charge, the total capacity is C equivalent capacity, or total capacity in this circuit is suppose Cp is equal to Q upon V, or this gives the value of Q is equal to Cp into V. Then this equation become Cpv is equal to C1V plus C2V plus C3V. Cpv is equal to V common C1 plus C2 plus C3. We cancel, therefore Cp is equal to C1 plus C2 plus C3. This equation gives the resultant or equivalent capacity of these three capacitors when these are connected in parallel, or we shall C equivalent. Suppose there is n number of capacitor, then the C equivalent or Cp is equal to C1 plus C2 up to so on plus Cn. Hence, number of capacitor is connected in series, is connected in parallel, then the resultant capacity or equivalent capacity will be increases. And if these are connected in series, the resultant or equivalent capacity is decreased. But three capacitor connected in parallel, the resultant capacity or equivalent capacity or total capacity in the given circuit will be increases. If there are three capacitor and these three capacitor whose capacity is same, if capacity of capacitor are same, then C equivalent or Cp is equal to, that is total capacity, is equal to N into C. If there is suppose 5 capacitor and each of capacity is same, then the resultant capacity, total capacity, equivalent capacity is equal to N into C. Now we discuss the another topic, that is in previous lecture we studied the capacitor is the device to store energy. Hence, the capacitor or energy stored in the capacitor. Energy stored in the capacitor. How much energy stored in the capacitor? Suppose we consider a capacitor with capacity C connected across source of electricity, suppose E, and whose potential is P. Whose potential is P. Hence, due to this cell, the capacitor store some charge. During process of charging of capacitor, during process of charging capacitor, this capacitor store some charge, or this store charge in the form of electrostatics energy. In the form of electrostatics energy. During process of charging and discharging of capacitor, work is done, and this work done stored in the form of energy, or this charge is stored in the form of energy, and that energy is called electrostatics energy. Let C is the capacity of given capacitor due to potential difference P and charge Q. Therefore, C is equal to Q upon P. Q upon P. This is the definition of capacitor. And we find out the potential difference. Therefore, potential difference is nothing but V is equal to Q upon C. This is the potential difference. V is equal to Q upon C, or this is the potential Q upon C. During process of charging, the small charge dQ is stored in the given capacitor, and hence work is done, say dW, and this work done dW is given as V into dQ. V into dQ. Using value of V, the work done dW is equal to Q upon C into dQ. During process of charging, the work is done, but we find out the total work done, that is total charge stored in the given capacitor. Therefore, the total work done, we say W is equal to integration 0 to Q. 0 means there is no charge, Q means total charge, fully charged of this given capacitor. Therefore, W is equal to integration 0 to Q dW, or which is equal to integration 0 to Q upon C into dQ. W is equal to 1 upon C is constant, integration of 0 to Q into dQ. W is equal to 1 upon C Q square upon 2, limit 0 to Q. W is equal to 1 upon C into upper limit minus lower limit. Lower limit is 0, hence we put only upper limit Q square upon 2. Then we get W is equal to Q square upon 2C. This is the total work done. And this work done in the form of energy. And this energy suppose U. Hence, energy stored in the capacitor U is equal to Q square upon 2C. This is the total energy stored in the given capacitor. But C is equal to Q upon V. Therefore, Q is equal to C into V. Therefore, U is equal to C square V square upon 2C. And this gives U is equal to C, 1C cancel, 1/2 CV square. This is the another equation of energy stored in the capacitor. But C is equal to Q upon V. Therefore, V is equal to, or C is equal to Q upon V. Then this equation U is equal to 1/2 C instead of C, Q upon V into V square. Therefore, U is equal to 1/2 Q. This is the first, second and third. The equations 1, 2 and 3 are called the energy, or are given the total energy stored in the given capacitor. Okay.